Hey everyone, this is Lindsay Anderson and I'm here to talk to you about eyeshadows. What to do, how to do it. I have hooded eyes, so it's a little bit different for a hooded eye than it is just like a regular eyelid. So I'm here to show you some of my tips and tricks for what to do to kind of open your eyes up and bring them kind of up and out and not look really dark and shaded over. So first thing, if you're watching this on Facebook, please hit the follow button. I would love for you to see all of my videos. I'd love to interact with you on here. So if you have, you can always see my videos when they pop up. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit subscribe. I would love to share more and more videos with you, and I'm trying to beef up my YouTube channel to get more and more videos on here, because if you do not follow me on Facebook, I do have a lot on Facebook, so trying to get more and more of them here. So first thing I've got to do with before I can do my eyelids is to pay attention to these eyebrows, because mine are virtually non-existent. I went through chemotherapy several years ago, and they just, oh, excuse me, dropped my brush, and they just never really grew back in very good. So I'm gonna have to kind of get really close to my mirror here. If you do not have a Ricky mirror, I highly suggest it. It's so wonderful. So I'm using our medium eyebrow pencil. So the very first thing I do is I kind of follow the natural line right here across, and you'll see I go back and forth between my eyes to try to keep them even, because one thing you don't want are uneven eyebrows. So I'm going to create a slight angle right there and do the same on this side. So a lot of times they end up being a little bit different. I have to kind of go back and kind of sit back and look at them a little bit. All right, I'm going to create an arch here. So I'm going to go up and up on this side. So I'm following along the bottom line. This eye naturally arches a little bit higher than this eye, but I'm just having to live with that these days. And then I'm going to go down right here on the outer side. I'm not going to go down too much because I don't want to close these eyes in. So I'm going to do the same thing across the top, like this, and across the top over here. I'm going to sit back and kind of make sure they look a little bit even. All right, now I'm going to go down from that point of that arch, like that. Sit back again, make sure they look even, and they look fairly even. And now I'm just going to fill it in with light little strokes. So I like to give this a few minutes to set. This medium is a great color for me. If you have very light, very, very light hair, like you're a strawberry blonde or platinum blonde, and have really light eyebrows, you would do the light. If you have black hair or really dark hair or dark skin, you would use the dark. But I like to let this just kind of sit for a little while I do my eyeshadow, and then I'll come back and I'll brush them with the spoolie that's on the other end. So they look really, really dark and bold right now, but I promise they will be fine in a minute. So I'm going to take our number 7 brush. It's like a flat brush, like a wider brush. And I'm going to use our number 38 cream boat. It's kind of a cream color. So I'm just creating a base to blend with. So I'm going to take this cream boat. I'm going to put it above the arch, above my crease line into my arch. And then I'm going to use that same brush. You don't have to clean it off in between. I'm going to use that same brush. I'm going to dip in number 26, One Night Sand. And I'm just going to kind of press that into the lid below my crease. So these are just eyeshadows that I can blend into. If I wanted a super, super natural look, I could stop right here and do a little bit of eyeliner or mascara and go on about my day. But that's not the kind of person that I usually am with my makeup. So I keep going to give my eyes a little bit more depth. Like for those of you that don't know what a hooded eye is. So a hooded eye is if you do all of your eyeshadow from your crease down, then you open your eye, all of that eyeshadow disappears. That's what that's called, is a hooded eye. So I'm going to take our number 10 brush. It's a fluffier brush, so this is more of a blending brush. So if you want to blend some colors a little bit better, then you would use a longer haired, fluffier brush like this. So I'm using number 3, a corkable, and I'm just pressing that in this outer half of my crease and going back and forth with kind of windshield wiper motion until I feel like I've gotten most of the color off, and then I will kind of blend that over into the middle like this. So this is a kind of a brush you'll use when you don't really need it to be exact, and you're using more medium to light colors, and you want to blend more. So back and forth in this outer half of my crease, and then just kind of blend that over to the middle. You want to concentrate your darker colors towards the outside of your eyelids. So this is one of my favorite brushes. It's our number 8. It's our little short stubby brush. This is perfect for darker colors. This is where you want to be really careful with your with the color that you're using. You don't want it to go all over the place. So I'm going to use, let's see, which one do I want to use? I'm going to use our number 16. It's called Nirvana. It's like a dark, pretty brown color. And I'm just going to do this in this outer corner of my eye, like this. So you can see right now that's not very blended, and that's okay. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do in a minute. So if you don't have these colors, you can absolutely work with what you've got. I have found that these are super blendable eyeshadows, so it is a little bit hard to mess these up. You can always blend them together. So I'm working this up to that crease, okay? So this is like working in the outer corner from the crease down. All right, so the next thing I do, and this is kind of where some magic happens, I'm going to go back to that number 10 brush. Let me show y'all one thing that I use really quick. I get this on Amazon. It's called a color cleaner. It's a sponge, and you can literally go from a black eyeshadow, you can do like this, and then go into a white eyeshadow, and it cleans off all of your powder products in between. So I'm going to take a color. I'm going to use number 25 Shimmy Shimmy. It looks very, very dark, but you don't have to be scared of these darker colors. So I'm actually going to keep my eyes open while I do this. And I'm going to go right here above my crease, like right here on this orbital bone that sticks out, right above my crease, and carry this color up in this outer half of my eye. So this is going to kind of help open my eyes up and give the illusion that my eyes are going like up and out, and the illusion that I do not have these hooded eyes. So I have to kind of blend up a little bit higher on this side. Like I said, my arch is a little bit higher on that side. So you also follow this natural angle of your bottom like eye line right here, like up and out like this. You don't ever want to carry your eyeshadow down. So you'll see me kind of even go like this to follow that line. So another fun little trick is to take a shimmery color and put it right here in the middle. So this is what I'm going to use to blend all those colors together right there in the middle. I'm going back to this number 7 brush, and I'm going to use a shimmery color called Rose Colored Glasses. It's number 20. And I'm literally just going to pat this right here in the middle. You do not have to be scared of shimmery colors. There is no age limit on shimmers. Now glitters, yes, you don't want to use a lot of glittery shadow when you get older. I'm 41 and I am not afraid to use a shimmer though. So I'm just kind of patting this right in between to blend those colors together. I'm going to take our number 9 brush. It's an angled brush. And I'm going to use our number 1 Sweet Dreams, and it's a lighter shimmer. So I'm just putting a little bit of that right here in the middle to brighten up this inner eye. Okay. All right, here's one of my favorite tricks with eyeshadow. So I'm going to take our number 0 concealer. This is the concealer I use to highlight. I'm using our number 6 concealer brush. And I'm actually going to take this concealer and I'm going to just do a nice little thin line right here in the arch of my brow. And it brightens up this area and helps raise these eyebrows up even higher. I have some pictures of me from a few years ago before I started using all these products, And my eyes definitely look a lot more open from just learning some of these techniques from some of our skincare. All right, so I add a little bit of concealer there. And then I'm also gonna take a little bit right here in this inner corner of my eye. See how much that brightens up this inner eye? Just a little bit of extra concealer right there before I do my eyeliner. And then I'm gonna go back with this Sweet Dreams that I used in that inner eye with that angled brush. And I'm gonna kind of pat it right there on top of that concealer to give a little bit of a shimmer, a little bit of a glow right here in this upper arch. So like I said with the eyebrows before, I'm gonna go back in, I'm just gonna gently brush this with the spoolie that's on the other end. Whoa, I cannot hold on to this thing. The spoolie that's on the other end of it. And you just gently brush that in the direction that they would grow, your hairs would grow. And it gives you the illusion of having more eyebrows, just like that. Ta-da! So this is the way I love to do my eyeshadow. I just clean that brush off. I forgot to go back and do this. I clean that brush off where there's nothing. I clean it off in between eyes so you don't carry from one eye to the other. And just blend those colors together. And it really makes a huge difference in my eyes. Like, I'm one of these people that has to have eye makeup on. So now all I have to do is my eyeliner and my mascara and some lips, and I'm ready to go. So thank you for watching. Like I said, please hit the follow button if you're on Facebook. Please hit the subscribe button if you're on YouTube. And I'll be sharing lots and lots of more videos, over the next however long I feel like being here. So have an awesome day. Bye.